Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of CYT-Crypto. My name is Stephen Aitchison and this is so hard, so difficult for me. You're not going to believe kind of what happened yesterday, but we'll just get everything set up, make sure we're all on live and everything else and the sound is okay. Right, we're in. So I'll just jump over to what's been happening in the markets just now. So we'll just look at the markets, coinmarketcap.com. So Bitcoin is down to 6,827, down 7% over the last 24 hours, which is a big drop, to be honest. It was at 7,300, down to 6,800. It has gone all the way down to 6,500, kind of bounced off that mark and went back up. And guess what? Tron has jumped 23%. 23%, cannot believe it. And why can't I believe it? Because I got out of Tron yesterday and I put everything into Tether because I thought there was going to be a drop in Bitcoin to $6,000. I thought this is a big drop, and the first time, or only the second time I've ever went into Tether, and bloody Tron jumps up because BitHum has listed it on their market. You can see the BitHum announcement here. So Tron, which is lifted after review by BitHum Cryptocurrency Deliberative Committee, aims to establish a decentralized entertainment ecosystem. So it's going to be listed on the 9th of April. So the news came out this morning. The Tron is going to be listed on BitHum, and the price of Tron skyrocketed to as high as 623. I got out 441 Satoshi, so I've missed out on 5 Bitcoin worth so far, and it still might climb even further. So I cannot believe it. Honest, I'm gutted, and I wasn't going to do a live this morning. I was so gutted this morning. I wasn't going to do a live. I thought, nope, you have to kind of roll with the bad times as well as roll with the good times. So, who have we got in just now? We'll just see a couple of people who we have in just now. Brad Linton is in. Welcome to you. Kehoe Prowney. Hey, I finally caught you from the States on the live stream. Excellent. Excellent. Welcome to you. Chris Winch. Good morning. Nice work with the disclaimer straight off. Yes, I thought I'd get the disclaimer out of the way. Somebody said yesterday, JC, I think it was yesterday, said, remember to do the disclaimer. So I've done my disclaimer. Dean, good morning to you, my friend. Oh my lord, where will the top be on Tron? God knows. God knows. And I'm still out of it. Jacob Hopkins, holding on, get my big boy pants on. Brilliant. Brilliant. Richard O'Brien, Tron up 30%, made some and rebuy when it drops. Yeah, I'm going to have to rebuy in because Tron is, for me, it's a long-term hold, but I tried to be a smart arse yesterday. Crypto Dread, TRX chart is in a row, broke up 12 AM, sound is great. Brilliant, brilliant. Tron is mooning, JC, yeah, it is. Dean is saying, no, yeah, that was going to be the title of this live today. It was going to be, no. But yeah, Kehoe, I just got news that there is their own trading competition for Tron that ends on April the 11th. Yeah, I think BitHum, if you transfer over, you can get a 2% payback on BitHum. So if you've got 2 to 5 million Tron, you can get a 2% payback up until April the 9th. I don't know about the Tron competition. To be honest, I don't know about that. Cheeks Magoo, no dog. When are you going back in? I don't know. I'm going to have to wait on a good price to get back in. It all depends on BTC. What BTC doing just now? I honestly expected it to go down. BTC are 6794. So they're on the way back up. So, being honest, I'm sitting on the sidelines at the moment, but I don't know if I should get out of Tether and get back in. So I had a buy order to buy BTC back from Tether at 6109, $6,109. But I don't know if it's going to bounce from here. It could bounce up to 7,500 before going back down, looking at support levels. So the range is going to be between 6,500, 7,500, and it might go down further. I just have not a clue at this point what to do. I don't want to be too hasty and go, right, just go in and sell it. But my normal thought process would be, okay, I've missed out, nothing I can do about it now. I've missed out on 5 Bitcoin worth of Tron, which I'm gutted about, but there's nothing I can do about it now. No point crying about it. Just wait and see what happens with BTC if it goes back down. But it's kind of up and down just now. So I honestly don't know what I'm going to do, is the honest answer. So I don't know if I should just get out of Tether. So I don't know how much Bitcoin I would get if I got $91,200. That's what I've got in Tether. I'd have 13.42 Bitcoin. Now if I transferred that to TRX at the current price, 13.4 I'd say, so I'd only have, I'm saying only compared to what I had, I'd have 2.16 million. So scenario is, wait from here until the good news kind of passes, subsides and goes down, but might still go up to 700, 800. You never know, or get in here with 2.16 million. So in all honesty, I just have not a clue what to do. So I think I'm going to have to wait it out and see what happens. There's always going to be buying opportunities to go back in. So we have to remember that once this news subsides, and if BTC price does go down, then Tron will come down a little bit with it. And you know something, I kind of thought it strange yesterday, because the Bitcoin price, as soon as the live finished yesterday, the Bitcoin price went down about $300 to 7,050. I thought, oh shit, this could be the drop that I've been expecting to 6,000. So I kind of waited to see what happened, and then it went up to 7,100, and I thought, okay, I'm going to get out, I'm going to go into Tether. So I sold Bitcoin, not Bitcoin, I sold Tron, all of it. I sold Binance, and I sold ADA, Cardano, for 12.8 Bitcoin worth. So made a loss on Tron, because the average I was in at was about 500. So I made a loss on that straight away. So I got out at 7,100 into Tether. So if I buy back in now, I've probably made about I don't know, 300 times 12 is about 4,000, just over $4,000. I've made it up on Tether Bitcoin kind of trade, but I've lost 5 Bitcoin worth on Tron. So lost big time. So probably lost out in a chance to make about $30,000 overnight. And I'm gutted. Absolutely gutted. Street workout, what? You sold Tron? Yes, I know. My expectation was, okay, if BTC price drops, Tron is going to drop as well. So it's a good opportunity to sell into Tether, and when the price goes back up at BTC, buy BTC and go back into Tron, which means I would have more Tron. So I'm trying to accumulate more Tron all the time. But it just didn't play out. I did not expect the BitHum to list it. There was rumours that it was going to be listed, but rumours are rumours. And it was listed this morning. And I thought, you bastard. Could not believe it. But there'll be another opportunity to get in. It just depends where the hell that opportunity is. Gen 1, does it have anything to do with the market maker? Dumped 300 millions today. A good sign for holders. No, it's to do with the BitHum kind of listing. So I'm just going to check Etherscan, the market maker, what they've got now. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Jen. They've sold about 300 million. And that's obviously because the prices went up because of BitHum. But them selling 300 million and the price is still going up just now of Tron. 643, bastard. I've missed out on 200 Satoshi worth. Cannot believe it. I'm gutted. But what do you do? Dean is saying 1616 sats now. It's actually 643. Feel crook for you, mate. Mark Innes. Nightmare. Dom is saying, morning buddy, caught it live. Glad I helped my Tron now. LOL. I'm glad you did. So I hope you did hold your Tron. If you've got Tron, I really hope you hold your Tron. You've held your Tron as well. And it might be a good price, or it might be a good time to look at it and say, okay, what's the exit price of Tron just now? What are we at just now? 653, stop going up, man. 654. It's going to continue going up. So I've missed out big time on it. Massive sell and buy orders and Binance. It is, Dean. Yep. Lee Litecoin, Verge exit scam looking likely. Where is Verge sitting at just now? Ah, the computer's going dead slow. It's not. Or Binance is slow. XVG 784, yeah. Yeah, that's gone down massively. That's gone down 200, over 200, nearly 300 Satoshi, and it's still going down just now. Yeesh, that's not so good for XVG holders. But hopefully if you traded it, you've done well. Binance is so glitchy right now from all the traffic. It is glitchy just now. Keho, I've no clue what to do, is what I said after the second hour that Tron climbs. Nightmare. Richard O'Brien, where's info on the competition? Yeah, I didn't see the competition thing. I seen the BitHum, but it wasn't a competition. It was just if you transferred over. Keho Frown, I hate this feeling. Yeah, it's a horrible feeling just now when you think you've missed out. But the thing to do is don't buy into the FOMO. So don't buy into that kind of fear of missing out and think, oh shit, I'm going to buy in now, I'm going to buy in now. Because you're buying it nearly an all-time high, or at a recent all-time high. It's still climbing at 657, but you'd be buying into a recent all-time high. There'll be opportunities to get back in. I can hope so. But there will be opportunities. Dean, just wait for the dip in Tron and get in. It dips every 50 minutes or so. It is kind of dipping. So it dipped down to 530 sats. I thought, okay, is now the time to get out of Tether, back into BTC and back into Tron. And I didn't do it again. Mental. Keho, now that the fiat pair of WAN to TRX, won't that release some of the hard connection TRX has to BTC? Now that the fiat pair of WAN to TRX. I don't know. I've never looked at that, to be honest, Keho. Kevin, I'm not a financial guru, but would only sell 50% of a position because the market's so volatile and unpredictable. You'll be okay for a few months. I think, to be honest, Kevin, I'm a kind of all-in person. It's all or nothing for me. So that is good advice. Sell 50% of your position. If you're going to sell something, sell 50% of it. So I would listen to that advice rather than take my advice and go all in. But I'm kind of all in, all or nothing kind of guy. And it's not the best way to be as a trader, but it's served me well so far. Yeah, I've missed out on some things, but I've also gained on a lot of things as well. Richard O'Brien, give it a few hours, I'll be around 400 again. Yeah, it'd be good to get into 400 again, but the American markets have not kind of woken up yet, or America's kind of not got up just now, so it might still go higher from here. So we don't know what Tron is going to do from here. Christian, good morning to you. Dean 635 now has gone up even more. 658. Fuck. Sorry for the swearing. Keho, the huge pump will make a longer correction for Tron now. Yeah. Street workouts at 737 on Bittrex, so there's a bit of arbitrage going on at Bittrex as well. We could have done 737. Bittrex. I'll just go over to Bittrex, see what price it's sitting at just now. It's not even on BitHum yet as well. So God knows what's happening when it goes on to BitHum on the 9th of April. Tron, 660 it's at just now. So it's coming back in line. No, 757. Jesus. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus. Chris Winch, with that volume, mate, you'll help the rise. But one thing I've learned from you is don't jump in on the FOMO. Yeah, I'm not going to jump in now. There's no way I'm going to jump in now. There's going to be other opportunities, particularly if Bitcoin price does go down. I don't know what's going to happen with that. That might bounce back up. 6819. So it's going kind of up and down just now. So it's hard to decide whether it's going to break back up to 7,500 or break back down to 6,500 or lower. That's a dilemma. That's the dilemma just now, to be honest. TRX top gainer, top 100 coins in CoinMarketCap. I know it, Jen, I know it. Should work out well. Christian, oops. KO Farmer, setting stop losses, TRX at 600 right now, just under the neckline support. Where is it? 667. To catch, see what I do in this situation, to catch as much of the gain as possible, I'd probably set my stop losses at 30 or 40 sats below the current price and keep moving it. I would just keep moving it. As the price has gone up, I would keep moving the stop loss so you catch as much of the gains as possible. So it looks as if it's going to keep on going up just now. Street workout, that's why we need to hodl. Yeah, I keep saying, if you're holding for the long term, don't worry about it, it's cool. But I just thought I was being a smart ass yesterday and I've got caught out big time. So if I hodled, I'd have been up so much more just now. I'm not even going to look at how much I would have been up, to be honest. Because right now, for me, I'd have been kind of looking at that, setting a stop loss at 30 or 40 sats below the top and kept moving the stop loss. So it'd have been a big, or I might have got all out just now at maybe 650 or something. Nightmare. Street workout, I did the same thing. How funny. I bought it yesterday, 0.29. Brilliant, good for you, Mac. That's brilliant. I'm really pleased for everybody that's still got Tron just now and holding. So happy for you. Really happy for you if you're kind of holding just now. And just think about the exit just now, because it's going to come back down at some point, but just keep an eye on the price. Think about your exit so you're maximising the gains, and then you get in at a lower price in Tron once it does go down again. KO saying good for you, Mac. Yeah, that's brilliant, Mac. I'm really chuffed for you. 6 Bitcoin worth, excellent, at 0.29. So you probably doubled. You're just looking at going at 10 Bitcoin just now if you've got into that. Mark Innes held. Didn't feel bad for you, Stephen. I've buggered up, to be honest. I've just buggered it. For fuck's sake, lad, I did a huge boo-boo as well. Fuck, I tried to trade up with it. Shit cost me not as much as you, damn. I know it's a horrible feeling when you've missed out on something like this. Street workout, the only good news is the market cycle has 2 parts, the upswing and downswing. We need to complete the market cycle, yeah. Very true. Very true. But I keep looking at the price, 670. 666 just now. Ominous. Street workout, other good news. Wyckoff method seems like PPL unloading TRX. Saw 100 BTC, sold off TRX. PPL, that Populous? I've never heard of the Wyckoff method. What was that, street workout? Bart, hi Stephen, finally made it to the live stream. Regards from Netherlands. Good morning to you, Bart. Good to see you here. And good morning to everybody else. RSI on 4 hour is pegged. Keho is saying, fake me 770 on Bittrex. Street workout, so hard to watch. It is. There is a big price difference. Imagine if you kind of transferred over all your Tron to Bittrex just now. But I would imagine it will come into parity later on. 812 on Bittrex. 812, it's gone up. 815. Oh my god. So basically it's doubled from where I sold it at. Nearly doubled. So I had 12.8 Bitcoin in, well no, I sold at 10.8 Bitcoin when I got out with 10.8 Bitcoin. So I could have 20 Bitcoin just now if it was on Bittrex. What's it doing? I would imagine it's going up. It's not going up on Binance. Oh, I think Binance is stuck, that's why it is. TRX 682. Unbelievable. So it looks as if it's going to go up. So if you're holding Tron just now, just look for a good exit point. It looks as if it's going to go up still from here, But good luck. I honestly wish you luck if you're holding Tron. You've done brilliant holding it. The BitHum thing, Richard O'Brien, warms you up making money on a snowy Canadian morning. Yeah, it's nice and sunny over here in Scotland for a change, although it's freezing. Straight workout. Volume on TRX on BNB is ridiculous. It is. It's absolutely mental just now. 22,000 Bitcoin worth on trading volume on Binance. Unbelievable. What are we up to? Oh, it's coming back to parity on Bittrex. 778. Well, it's not coming back to parity, but it's coming more in line with Binance. What do you think will happen when the American market opens? It might go higher. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it actually might go higher from here. Tron in top 10, unbelievable. It is incredible. Chainmon, it is a good time to sell, 25% to lock profit for future buyback. I would, at these kind of prices, we'll just see Bittrex 779, 674. I might do that. Just kind of lock in some profits. If you've made big profits, lock in some profits from here. And then maybe lock it again further up if it goes higher. And then when it starts to kind of dip back down again, if it starts to dip back down, then it's you've got some good profit there. Big price difference it is, JC. Big price difference on Bittrex. I wonder if Bittrex would actually let you transfer over just now, or they've got the wallet locked. I don't know if they would have the wallet locked on Tron. Sometimes they do that, which is a pain in the arse. So there's a bit of arbitrage you could do there. That's 100 sats difference. 100 Satoshi difference. That could, if you've got a lot of Tron, that could make a huge difference, to be honest. Just don't look at Binance, Dean. Oh no, is it gone up again? 666 again. Or that might not be. 673. So it looks as if Binance has stopped there. 671. It's starting to come back down a wee bit on Binance. And Bittrex still going up. There's a bigger difference now. This is unbelievable. Lee Litecoin, some you win, some you lose. Yes, yes. It's just I've been banging on about holding Tron. If you're in it for the long term, hold. In it for the long term, hold. Don't worry about the price drops, about the BTC. And I noticed yesterday as well. So Bitcoin dropped to about 6,900 and Tron was still holding, and it was actually going up from 440, it went up to 450. I thought, what? This is strange that Tron is not dropping with the Bitcoin price. Usually with Tron it drops 5 Satoshi for every $100 when it's in a kind of a normal market. And I thought it was a bit strange that it wasn't kind of dropping with the Bitcoin price. Should have figured out something was up, and that's obviously why it is. People have been buying. They've obviously known a bit of the news beforehand that it was going to go in BitHum, so they've been keeping the price up. But nightmare. Tron is going to overtake Neo soon. Where is it on CoinMarketCap actually? Number 9 is overtaking Neo on CoinMarketCap. That's incredible. It might, it might even momentarily go into 7th position above Cardano and Stellar. What a numpty. What a numpty. Vincent, why Tron is pumping now? Why? Because it's been listed on BitHum. So that's why Tron is pumping. Can you talk about exit point? Exit point for me, so Jane was talking about there, maybe sell off 25% of your position, but you just need to keep a close eye on the price just now because it's still going up. 681 it's still going up just now. On Bittrex it's 780, so there's 100 Satoshi difference. It'll come back down to a level just as where it's going to come back down to. So the exit points just now, you can't go by charts. Or what you could do, you could look at the 15-minute chart or even the 5-minute chart. What's the 5-minute chart saying? 5-minute chart, that's no good to you either, to be honest, because it's just shot right up. So the exit points, I honestly don't know. I don't know, because the American markets, as I said, have not woken up yet. Will they buy into the FOMO? I don't know if they would do that. Or some of them might bring the price down if they've made a lot of money. So we don't know. It's difficult to tell what the exit point is here. Street workout, yep, doubled, I'm an arse. Are you talking about you or are you talking about me? Saying I'm an arse. So did you do the same? Street workout? Up on a new position, just missed Tron off. Tron, PFF, good luck for their orders. Kimby Vero, good morning to you. Good morning to you. Mac Pawn, how could I miss it? Why did I close my position yesterday? I've never done it before. It's frustrating, isn't it? Really frustrating. Crypto Dread, TRX, and number 9 on CMC. Yeah, it's number 9 just now. Yep, number 9. Unbelievable. So it's at 3.3 billion. So it might overtake Stellar and Cardano. Momentarily, I don't expect it to last, to be honest, but it might momentarily kind of do that. 673, and yep. Binance is really sticky just now. So it's difficult to kind of check it. Now I'm going to go on to Coinigy and just see what it is there. Log in. Let's check on Coinigy. Right, Bitcoin price is 6802. See, I just don't know whether to get out of Tether back into Bitcoin or if it's going to fall further from here. Just not have a clue. Right, Tron, where are you? Hopefully this will update better. 636. So it's gone down 50 Satoshi according to Coinigy. Just need to wait and see. It's still live. The live stream is saying it's not in good health just now. So hopefully you can still see me okay. If you can still see me, just let me know in the comments. Still see and hear me. I'll just check it actually myself. Just need to wait and see. Ah yeah, it's still going good. It's just saying that the streaming is not healthy just now. MacPawn, I knew it would go up. Binance is so congested now I can't even place stop loss order. Yeah, Binance is really sticky just now because of all the trading, and I would imagine it is because of Tron, to be honest. Number 4 volume on CMC. Teal article, why is Tron pumping? Because of the BitHum listing. So that's what we've been talking about today. Tron has been listed on BitHum this morning, just announced this morning. So that's why it's pumping just now. Massive sale on Bittrex, just got Telegram info. Where are we on Bittrex? 729. 735. So I don't know what price I'm going to get back in. I do not know what price I'm going to get back in here. So where are we with regards to Bitcoin? Look at the Bitcoin price. Where are we? Bitcoin price is 6797. So I just don't know if it's going to bounce here, Bitcoin. So I'm still trying to decide what to do, whether to get out of Tether, back into Bitcoin and then back into Tron and just wait for an entry position for Tron. I have not a clue what to do. So I'm stuck in limbo here. So it's back up to 649 Tron, according to Coinigy. We're on Bittrex, 757. Just keep shaking my head. Street workout, I'm an arse, sold TRX. Oh no, I do feel for you, mate. I can empathise with you. Yeesh. Eugene Cunningham, just awake. Oh, you're awake to the good news. Hopefully, if you're holding Tron, Eugene. Studio 10 heading down now. Look, you guys are newbies. Go Tron. Craig Hale, woo. I think we got us Bull Boys. Bull Boys, yeah. Crypto Pocket News. It was waiting for the drop and then suddenly this. Yeah, nightmare. King Vivero, yep. Brad Linton, yep. On phone app. It works on the phone app. Right, so Binance is working okay on the phone app. Look, it was a pullback. When did you sell out? I sold out 442 sats. It got into Tether. Arsehole is what I am. But you win some, you lose some, just like somebody else said before. But I'll get back into Tron. I just don't know when it's going to be. Tron was pulling back on the 7 and 20 EMA. It was pulling back. Trick when Binance is sticky. Use your mobile phone app to sell. Did win Storm Pump. Yeah, I don't know if is it still sticky just now. It's back to normal. 658. It's come down a wee bit, but that might just be people taking profits before it goes back up. So just be wary of that as well. But Jen, if you're looking to kind of liquidate 25% of your position, Binance seems to be okay. But if you go into the app on Binance, if you've got the app, I'm still in Tron for the long run. I'm totally in Tron for the long run. It was just a thought, okay, I've got an opportunity here. If Bitcoin goes down to 6,000, it means I can sell into Tether, buy maybe about 2 or 3 more Bitcoin than I had before, get it all back into Tron, maybe have 3 million Tron. But that ain't going to happen now. Ain't going to happen. Crypto Don Juan, what up? What up? What up? You'll need to watch the replay to know what's up. Damn, I'm late, Crypto Don Juan. LOL. Yes, you are late with the terrible news that I sold out of Tron at 442 Satoshi. I got into Tether because I thought Bitcoin price was going down at 6,000. But BitHum released news is going to list Tron on BitHum. 643. So now what's the situation just now? For me, I'm looking to kind of go back into Bitcoin. Buy back Bitcoin from Tether. If I see the price kind of rising, maybe above to 6,850 or something. But if the price keeps going down, because it's fluctuating just now, if it goes down to 6,500, there seems to be a support at 6,500 for Bitcoin just now. If it goes below that, then the next support level is 6,000. So you can see here, 6,700, it kind of touched that. It's touching that and not going below that. This is on the day chart. I'm just looking at this. So it seems to be some kind of support at 6,000, kind of 800-ish, but it's going below that just now. And then the next support level, we're looking. It's not really a support level. That's the problem as well. So I'm thinking 6,500 is the next kind of support level, then 6,000, then 5,400. If it goes below that, then I'm kind of happy just now, but I just don't know if Bitcoin price is going to break up from here. If it breaks up, I'll be totally pissed off. If it breaks down, then I'll not be as pissed off. VeChain didn't do this with BitHum listing. Wonder why this did. Yeah, I think it's a Chinese market. I don't think the Americans like. A lot of the Americans like the Chinese coins, if I'm being honest. But obviously, some forward-thinking people do. Matt Mortimer, I'm sitting in USDT as well. Not sure my next move, but it's difficult. It's difficult, Matt, because it could break down from here, and this could be the drop to 6,000 or below, or it could break back up to 7,500, where there's resistance there at 7,500. So it's a really difficult one, and it's a pain in the arse, kind of sitting here in limbo, wondering what to do. Street workout, TRX will pull back. Just sucks that we didn't take the profits. Oh well, so such is life. I know there will be other opportunities, and I can't complain. I've done well from Tron. I've made about 4 Bitcoin worth in Tron. It just could have been more, but and hopefully you've made some profit in Tron as well. Martin Soom, morning from Estonia. Good morning to you, Martin. Street Worker, I like the Ian Bellina advice. Take profits every 300% gain. Take 10 to 20%. Yeah, Ian Bellina is a good YouTuber as well. King Bavaria. What would you buy back into Tron at? Honestly, don't know. Where is that just now? 651. I don't know. It's just playing it by ear just now because we really need to see what this bloody Bitcoin is going to do. So Bitcoin says fluctuating is going back up again to 6,800. So it's just really difficult to know what to do here. And it's like being stuck in limbo. And as you've got three scenarios here, you either kind of buy back in to Tron at the current prices and just hold it for the long term. Or you could wait on the Bitcoin price going down and kind of see what happens. If it does go down, then sell the tether back into Bitcoin and then get back into Tron, hopefully at a lower price than it is just now. Or you could sit and wait and hold it out. Just see how the market plays out. And that's where I am just now. I'm just waiting to see how the market's playing out just now. Patricia Griffin, enjoy your videos. Hodl on TRX, my friend. You'll be back. I will be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. I don't know when I'll be back, but I'll be back at some point into Tron. And I was hoping, really, that this was the kind of scenario here. I was thinking, okay, go into Tether, wait till Bitcoin price drops to about 6,100, get back into Bitcoin. I'll have about 14 Bitcoin, go back all in 14 Bitcoin into Tron and have at least 3 million Tron and just hold it. I thought that was kind of a smart play, and I thought it was being a smart arse, but it didn't work out that way. But I will be back into Tron at one point. It's just when is the position to get into. King Bavaria will drop before the end of the month. I'm sure it will drop once the kind of excitement and the FOMO's kind of dying down. 645 it is just now. So I'm sure it kind of will drop. Just wait to see what the American markets do when they wake up. So it could go back, it could fluctuate, bounce up and down. What's on Bittrex? 717, so that's coming down on Bittrex as well. There'd have been a beautiful arbitrage opportunity there as well if we transferred over from Binance to Tron. So 6796. Okay, what else is happening in the markets? It's not all about Tron. It kind of is actually, but what else is happening? We'll just see. Who's the winners? Two winners. Ontology and Tron. Ontology and Tron are the two winners. Here, everything else has gone down. Normally Tron would follow the Bitcoin price going down the way. That was my thinking yesterday, but they listed it on BitHum. However, if kind of Bitcoin goes down, we'll be able to buy into Tron, back into Tron at some point. So Tron is still number 9 position just now. Neo is a close 10. So I expect Tron to go back down, to be honest, especially if Bitcoin price keeps dropping. Where are we just now? 6789 on the Bitcoin price. So my thinking is from here, for me certainly, to stay in Tether and kind of ride it out just now to see where the market is going to go. And when I say the market, I'm kind of talking about Bitcoin, to see where that goes, because everything else usually follows the Bitcoin price. As you can see, there's only 2 coins out of the top 100 that are in the green. So everything does follow Bitcoin. So when I say the markets, I'm talking about, okay, waiting to see what happens with the Bitcoin price. I expected a drop down to 6,000, but I don't know now, to be honest. I don't know now. Did you see Centra as well? Centra shot up. CTR, that kind of shot up big time. So Centra went from, and this was, you remember the news from yesterday, that the founders got kind of arrested, but went from 722 Satoshi all the way up to 3,000. So you could have 4x'd your money on Centra and then just sold out and just left it. So a lot of speculators in there, I would imagine. I don't know if it's for the company itself or their long-term holders, so I don't know what's the latest news is with Centra. but you could have made a big, huge profit on Centra. What else is doing well on Binance? Oh, Tron has gone up. ICN. So Ikonomi has gone up as well. Ontology, that just keeps on rising and rising, Ontology, which is fantastic. And this was one, BitShares, this is one I seen the other day on the 1 day chart. I thought this is going to kind of pop, and it's popped. So that's done well. CyberMiles has kind of gone as well. Encash, a lot of people into Encash, a lot of people asking about that. Bancor as well, that's kind of, it's not popping big time. Whereas, so I got out of Binance yesterday as well. And that was the right decision, so that was fine. I'm not gutted about that. I thought Binance would go up to 300,000, but with the Bitcoin price falling, that's kind of falling with it. But that could still go up. Binance could still go up to maybe 300,000 Satoshi. Everex, they've kind of gone up over the last hour. Agrelo Delta, I've held them for a long time, so I'm just waiting for them to go back up as well. So that's the state of play. I'm glad I done this video today. It got a lot off my chest as well, but I wasn't going to do a video because I was so gutted. Where is Tron just now? Just see where we're sitting at 628. That's in the hourly chart. We'll just go to the 15-minute chart. $624. It is coming down. It is coming down. So we'll see. So there are opportunities to get back in. There will be opportunities to get back into Tron. Which is better, Tron or Ripple? Ripple on the charts doesn't look good just now. It looks as if it's going to fall further on the charts. We'll just have a quick look at XRP. Yeah, on the daily chart, it's not doing much. It still looks as if it's going to be falling down a wee bit further. The price Tron is at just now is difficult to say, okay, get into Tron right now. I wouldn't suggest that to anybody, to be honest, but you never know. It could kind of bounce back up once the American markets start getting into it. So we don't know. So I'll do your own research on that, but it looks as if Ripple's going to fall a wee bit more, to be honest. Thoughts on Encash? I've still not researched Encash. I've just been looking at the charts, and a lot of people are into kind of Encash, but I've still not looked really deep into it. I don't get much time, to be honest. Martin Zoom, ADA looks good. Loads of green candles on day's chart. Yeah, I was into Cardano as well. So I sold Binance yesterday. I sold Cardano as well when I went into kind of Tether, and I sold all the Tron. That was the 3 ones I sold yesterday for a total of 12.8 Bitcoin or something. But had I held on to everything, I'd have been sitting pretty today. Street workout, dang, new green wick on a high. 611, so oh shit. See, for me this might be a good time to kind of jump in. What's Bitcoin price doing? $6,792. Bitcoin price. So if I sold into Bitcoin just now, 91,200, I'd have 13.44 Bitcoin. TRX 13.4, so 2.2 million. So it's gone down just now, but I expect another wee bounce back up. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see. It's just all dependent on this Bitcoin price. That's a difficult one. A real difficult one. 6, 7, 8, 9. Bitcoin doesn't know what to do, to be honest. So it could break either way. This is a pain just now. XVG is going up. Tron pumping hard. It's DJ McChannel. Crypto Rebel. Tron pumping hard. Yep. Studio 10 crazy. Binance has taken off. Oh, I didn't hear Binance was taken off. Braden's live. Tron is going against the dollar. What the fuck? I know. Head Verge had 51% attack. I didn't hear that street workout. Rob Taylor, Tron, baby. Thoughts on Stellar? Yeah, I like Stellar for the long term as well. Really good coin. Go Tron, go. Verge is rocketing. What's Verge doing then? I'll just have a wee look at Verge. XVG. I'm going to BTC. Is it jumping back up? I wouldn't say it's rocketing, but... So it went down to 741. Oh, right. So wasn't it updated on Binance? So it did rocket. Jeez, oh. So Binance is really sticky just now, so it just shows you the level of kind of trades that's going on just now. So it's coming back down. What a crazy market today. What a crazy, crazy market. Johnny V, Tron number 9 right now, coin market cap. Yep. Yep. So mental. What a day. What a mental day. Tron back down to number 10. Still, it's done brilliant. Anybody calls this a shitcoin are just off their heads. If you call Tron a shitcoin, it's been listed on BitHum, it's on all the major markets. It's got the testnet came out, it's got the mainnet coming up, it's got 9 dApps already that's going to be built on the mainnet. If anybody calls this a shitcoin, you're off your head. You're just totally off your head. XVG up over 100 sats in 15 minutes. I don't know what's going on. I sold XVG about an hour ago. Oh man. Man, I feel for you. I feel for you. Crypto Rebel, I've held on my Tron, thinking about a temporary exit, but keep thinking it might just keep going up. That's the thing. And that's the thing when you see it kind of mooning like that. But you always know there's going to be a lot of FOMOs out there, people that are kind of buying into the FOMO. So you know it's going to come back down eventually. If it jumps up nearly 100% overnight, you know there's going to be a pullback. You know there's going to be a pullback. So it's good to take profits off, but when do you call the top? That's the problem. So what Jen was saying, maybe take 25%, sell 25% of it, maybe sell 25% a wee bit above if it still keeps going, and then keep 50% of it. Me, I would be all in or all out. It's just the way I kind of trade, but it's not a good trading strategy, I have to be honest. A street workout, wait, don't buy. Yeah, I'm not going to buy, I'm just going to hold out and wait on the market just to see what happens. 621, yeah, it's taken a wee bounce up again, so it's... Oh no, it's... Oh, for Christ's sake, Binance is really slow. Yeah, it's kind of bounced off its 595 up to 615. Eddie Holland, be aware that ICX went from 2,600 to 4,700 while listed on BitHum, then down to 3,000. Be patient. Yeah, I think that's all. It's just a waiting game just now, to be honest, Eddie. So I think that's kind of good advice. When you see something mooning like that, you know it's going to come back down, especially if Bitcoin price comes down as well. The whole market is going to come down with it. But Bitcoin, it just doesn't know what it wants to do just now. It keeps on about 6,800. It keeps on wanting to bounce off or break below, and it just can't make up its mind just now. And Lee Litecoin, don't Romo, Steve. Don't Romo. What does Romo mean? What does Romo mean? Let me know what Romo means. Street workout, Eddie Holland, spot on. Pearls of wisdom. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Lee Litecoin, FOMO. Right, yeah. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't buy into. I wouldn't buy in near kind of here, to be honest. But because it came back down to about 595 or something, I thought, okay, it might be a good time. But I'm just going to ride it out, if I'm being honest. Can you have a quick look at the 1 hour XVG? XVG, BTC. We're on the 1 day, we'll go to the 1 hour. Yeah, so it was as low as 739. What's the price rise you could have had? 21% in about an hour you could have had if you kind of sold at the top, but you never really sell at the top, to be honest, because you can never know the top. Just guesswork. Just pumped 100 sats within 5 minutes. Mental. Matt Mortimer, I don't think BTC has finished dumping. I don't think so either, to be honest. My gut feeling says it's not finished dumping, but it just doesn't know what it wants to do just now. I think I'm going to set in USDT and wait to see if BTC starts with a 5 and then get into position and hodl and not try and be a clever dick. Yeah, feel exactly the same, Matt. I know where you're coming from. Street workout regarding Wyckoff methods, just Google it. Good stuff on accumulation, markup, distribution and markdown, good stuff. Is the Wyckoff method, is it the dollar cost averaging? Is that what you mean? Is that something to do with the Wyckoff method? I've never heard of that. King Tron is good. It hasn't even launched its mainnet. I'm holding for the long trade. Good. Brilliant. I'm glad you're in it for the long term. Studio 10, ADA climbing now. That'd be typical as well, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's starting to climb off its lows at 2,100. So ADA's brilliant for the long term as well. And I put a trade on that yesterday, but I got back out when I seen BTC going down. And I got out at the right time, to be honest, so I got it with a slight kind of profit there. So I wasn't too worried about that. Crypto Rebel, King, I'm itching to take profit now, but I'm sort of agreeing with you. Peter Pan, just sold small percentage of Tron to buy back in later today. Yeah, I think you're going to get a good price with Tron later on. But I'm definitely going to ride this one out to see where the Bitcoin price does. What's the NEO price just now? NEO's at $46. Ethereum is at $382. Litecoin is at $119. And Bitcoin is 6833. Right, so I'm going to have to wait out and see what happens with the Bitcoin price. Litecoin, Verge, be careful, lots of rumours of exit scam. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that about the exit scam. I don't know where the evidence is for that, to be honest. Peter Pan, smart move. Yep. Matt Mortimer, are you ever nervous sitting in USDT with all its bad press? Yes, that's why I never ever usually use Tether. I think I've gone into Tether once just to test it out, just to see how it works and stuff like that. I think that was back in the early days, but this is the only time I've gone into Tether, because exactly that, Matt, because I was kind of worried about it and the bad press and stuff like that as well. So it's the only time I've gone into it, and I probably won't do it again. But yeah, I do get kind of nervous about it. Okay, we'll just have a last quick look at the markets. John Smith, I made almost 2 grand with Tron and Verge in between this morning and yesterday. Excellent, good for you, mate. So, Bittrex down to 630, so it's coming back in line with the Binance price. 602 is coming back down just now. See what happens when the Americans kind of get up, the Americas get up and start buying or kind of selling, whatever they're going to do. Yeah, so just have a last quick look. So what was the overall market cap? 256 billion, so obviously it's gone down. BTC dominance is 45.1%. It's kind of stayed round about the same. It was higher than that. But Bitcoin, where is Tron just now? Number 10. Looks as if it might drop back down to number 11, 12. But you have to admit, Tron is just doing brilliant just now. You really have to admit, and anybody calling this a shitcoin needs to kind of look at the evidence and see why it's not a shitcoin. I want to test out the nodes as well. Tronscan.io, just see if that's up and running just now. It was down yesterday. So it's still not working. I just want to see how many nodes have got up and running on the testnet just now. They had about 237, I think, yesterday. So it was going up every day, to be honest. I just wanted to check it again. No, it's still not connecting. And it wasn't connecting yesterday either. Okay, I'm going to leave it there just now. Thank you, everybody, for joining me on the live. Street Workout saying, next phase for Tron, distribution from whales to normal person, then markdown. Wyckoff found out that there are cycles in market, studied market and saw these 4 cycles: accumulation, then markup, and distribution, then markdown. For example, TRX is in markup. Next phase for distribution from whales to normal person, then markdown. I'll take a look at that. We'll take a look at that. But thank you everybody for joining me on the live. Really appreciate it. And if you like this, you can join a free Facebook group if you type in cryptocurrency for beginners in Facebook search, and you can join the program as well at CYT-Crypto if you're a beginner in crypto, beginner to intermediate, because I'm adding kind of trading strategies in there as well. So you can join me at CYT-Crypto as well. And obviously I'm not going to advertise on this channel at all. So if you want to get into that, it'll be fantastic as well. If you're a beginner and you're looking to get into crypto as well and see how to trade if you're intermediate as well. Very easy method I use for trading. Very easy method. I just kind of bugged up yesterday. Everybody does. But thanks again. I hope you have a brilliant day, and until next time, tomorrow probably. Namaste. Take care.